righteously and execute judgment. For the Lord will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient towards them, till he have smitten in sunder the loins of the unmerciful, and repaid vengeance to the heathen, till he have taken away the multitude of the proud, and broken the sceptre of the unrighteous. Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rikakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone, and salutation to the Occams that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the elect, and to those that cleave to the body. Alright? And in this lesson, I just want to get into today. Alright, the Lord is breaking the kingdom in half. Alright, not in half, but you know, he's breaking the strength of the sceptre of the unrighteous, the staffs, alright, their strongholds, right? You know, and he's doing that by the way of pulling down strongholds, alright, taking and lifting the skirt on this devil or this whore, alright, that she can lie or deceive no more, alright, because she was only given a specific amount of time, alright, to come out and deceive the nations. Matter of fact, let me see that. It's gonna be a quick impromptu, alright, nothing too serious. Just on how the Lord is really dealing with this place, alright? It says and he laid Revelation 20, alright, so I'll start at 2. And he laid hold on a dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, alright, and that was during the Roman Empire, alright, was taken out of place, and you know, Jake was put in the Holy Roman Empire, was established, alright, because after the wicked nation, and it's a prelude to things to come, because after the wicked nation had taken out the holy nation, alright, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, starting with the governing bodies, which is the elect of each tribe, 12,000 out of each tribe, is going to reign and rule, alright, during the time of the Holy Roman Empire. You know, Jake still didn't have those, didn't have righteousness established in the inward parts, alright, and then when they did begin to rule during the quote-unquote dark ages, alright, you know, Jake turned into all different manners of Christianity and, you know, different things, idol worshiping, alright, that, it didn't justify Jake and his righteousness, man. But now, you know, as it's gonna read here, it says, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up, alright? Yeah, that bottomless pit at the time was Europe, alright? And shut him up and set a seal on him that he should not deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, alright? And those 1,000 years was fulfilled what Jake ruled, you know, over there in Europe and, you know, different places, alright, where they have, you know, if you go into history of that, you'll see kings, you know, photos and photographies and different things to show, alright, it's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American ruling, you know, alright? But, you know, for now it says, and after that he must be loosed a little season, alright? And when he get loosed a little season, he came back into power, and you know, the 1400s, alright, you know, to establish you know, his final reign, so to say, right? And now he's reached the pinnacle or the peak, you know, of his reign, alright? And that's what you know, I'm speaking of here, that the Lord is taking down the kingdom. See? Because this devil been dealing unrighteously, alright, and he's breaking the sceptre of the unrighteous, alright? That's the strength, you know, the force, alright, you know, they military, alright, you know, they philosophies, they wines, the Lord breaking everything, alright? This is Sirach. And the prayers of the righteous is helping that, man. Alright, is assisting in the Lord destroying this place. Right, you're gonna destroy them with the spirit of the mouth of the prophets, the prayers, and ultimately it's gonna come into Yahushai, where he gonna come and actually break the kingdom according to the book of Daniel. Alright, this is This is oh yeah, this is Rock 10. All right, and I'm gonna start at 3. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Because this devil have been unprofitable, man, to other nations, all right, to people, ruling with an ironclad fist with oppression, okay, democracy, okay. It says, in the hand of our power is the prosperity of man, and upon a person ascribed shall he lay his honor. Make it to the point, all right. Jump to 7. Pride is hateful before our power and man, and by both doing one commit iniquity, all right. And this is the man of sin, and that's why when violence men is exalted, people are men walking on every side, all right, or people walking on every side, meaning they do as they will, all right. And that's the phrase of the Edomites, man. Do as thou wilt, okay. As long as they can control the money in the land, and, let the people do as they will. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So we're in the midst of the translating of the kingdom, all right, or the earth, right, to be given back into the hands of the rightful owners. All right, I had mentioned this in the lesson yesterday we did. How this devil is just is in war or beef with everybody. All right, the world is hating the whore. All right, see, the 10 horns, they're gonna hate the whore. NATO and EU, her mother is so confounded. Britain, all right, everybody gonna turn against this whore and shoot arrows on her. All right, it says, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one set it his own soul to sell, because while he lived, he casted away his bowels, man. Man just totally defile himself, all right, becoming an abomination into the Most High, man. And abomination is a filthy, wicked thing. And these devils been filthy and wicked, man, since they've been ruling. That's why the righteous cry in their chambers, all right. I'll get ready to get out. All right, just to go to show. All right. They cry day and night, right? Shit. Right? Yep, this is second Esdras 4. Start at 35. Yeah, how long he shall reign that is wicked, man. All right, the man of iniquity, the man of sin. This is our second Esdras 4 and 35. He said, did not the soul also the righteous ask questions of these things in their chamber, saying, how long shall I hope on this fashion? When cometh the fruit of the flow of our reward? And the fashion of this world is passing away, along with the ruler, man. All right, when the fashion pass away, the ruler pass away as well, man. All right, since they have lived in revelry and great decadence, all right, the building is decayed. All right, the houses are being decayed, man. Their riches are being moth-eaten. Their garments are being moth-eaten. Their covering, all right, they have been made bare. All right, their secret parts have been made unveiled. Right, so as we're in the book of Revelation, as we speak, prophecy is popping, man. Prophecy have ripped the veil off this devil, and he can't hide anymore. Okay, so now come at the time of his destruction, where the Lord gonna break the kingdom in pieces, and in this kingdom, he gonna actually raise up a kingdom in this kingdom. All right. Raise up a kingdom in this kingdom. I just paraphrase it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start at Daniel 7 and 26. It says, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people, the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. All right? Well, that's the point. So what we're doing, we're looking at the one of the greatest things, all right, when Yahweh Shai come with his traveling in his strength, with the glory of his angels, all right, we're looking at something so spectacular to where, you know, hey, like he say, blessed is he who lived to see the fall of his enemy. And we are seeing him fall, all right, until he be taken all the way out of the way, until this man be taken out of the way. So it's time for thee, O Lord, to work, all right, that we may be magnified in your glory, and we be magnified in you through what you've done to these devils, man. So I don't want what the Zada was edifying, man. Till next time I see Shalom.